Almost a year ago to the day I did this trail, and it was the worst day of my life. I was halfway across it virtually. I was on my 701, about halfway through it, got a puncture in my rear, and when I examined it I noticed that I'd actually ripped the valve stem out of the tube. There was no way I could fix that, so I ended up having to crawl back after cable tying my tyre to the wheel so the tyre didn't come off the rim, crawled back to the castle which is behind me, and then rang the RAC, and then it took them a staggering 14 hours to get me home. Can you believe that? But anyway, a year later, undaunted, I'm back here, but I'm on the 701, not the 701, I'm on the 350 this time, and it's a beautiful day, 19-20 degrees, so I'm just going to ride this trail and enjoy it, and I hope you guys do too. Oh, we have a car coming. So they've been doing some felling, tree felling and logging. They're a bit behind schedule, I'd say. All this is normally gone by this time of the year. That was a big pothole. It's a beautiful day. Nearly 20 degrees. Who would have thought in spring that we would have had weather like that? Hey, we normally have rain, don't we? And occasionally even a bit of snow. A bit more pebbly here. They've got quite a few cameras on, haven't they? Getting the experience, the visual experience with all the footage, and why not? what have we got here? That's a bit deep. It's only a short stint, a little bit stint. How do you do? Bet those dogs are a bit warm today. Some breathtaking views. Yeah, I didn't realise until recently that you don't have automatic permission to fly drones within this park area or this natural beauty area. Probably that's because of the breeding programs for the birds and stuff like that. You can apply for a permit, but whether you'd be granted one, I don't know. But yeah, I didn't know that. Something to bear in mind. Where does the road go? There we go. Bit of a creek down there. I wouldn't want to drink from it though. There'll be sheep droppings in it and all sorts. awesome. What a great day. Over the little bumps. I remember the first time I did this on my GS Adventure, I was absolutely shitting myself. I probably would still be now if I did it on another GS Adventure. We have a bit of a sculpture here on the left. Some sort of construction. I've seen that on Adventure Specs video when they did this, Kill the Forest Drive. It's quite unusual. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. Ba -ba 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 -ba. Where has the sunshine gone? There's a bit of a breeze, but it's a nice refreshing breeze. Quite a lot of cycle trails over there. There were quite a few people renting the bikes, hiring the bikes from the cycle shop, which is just below the car park. I overheard one customer getting served. He got an electric or electric assisted bike, if that's the right term. It didn't have the normal hydraulic suspension and all that larky. 70 quid for a day. I mean, that's quite pricey, isn't it? I think so. I mean, God, how many, you know, if you're a regular sort of hirer of off-road electric bikes like that, probably cheaper buying one. I know they're a few grand, but they don't have to be. Just like when you get a motorbike, isn't it? You can get, well, all motorbikes will move forward and they'll take you wherever you want to go. It's just a question of how much you want to spend on one, isn't it? Or how much you've got to spend on one. And a lot of times it just boils down to either personal choice or maybe what your mates have got, what somebody's recommended to you, reviews you've heard, read, etc. No, this my 350 Husky, FE350, I've had it just over a year now, and I suppose I could do with doing a review on it at some point, couldn't I? if people would be interested in something like that. Maybe they would be, maybe they wouldn't be. Just let you know what I think of it. Has it been reliable? Has it cost me a lot of money? If you would like me to do a little review like that, by all means let me know. How do you do? You alright? Oh. First time over?
First time over, yeah.
Right, it's steady away. Just a few sections where gravel's a little bit deep and a bit squirmy, but I'm sure you'll be alright.
I would take it slow, I mean.
Yeah.
Not like yours is just a machine for purpose.
I once did, the first time I ever did this, I did it on a GS Adventure. I were bricking it. And because I only had like normal road tyres on it as well, but I managed. I didn't drop it or like that. So.
I didn't have this way of thinking with them, because they do events at Rally Moto.
Oh, okay.
But I was running better tyres back then.
Right.
Now we're just taking it slow. I mean, he's got the best setup for what it needs to be.
Right.
But I was just enjoying this.
Yeah. Well, I'm no expert. I just come out for a bit of fun, you know, just to enjoy myself.
For that.
Yeah. So. Right, well, hopefully you'll get to the other side unscathed. I'm sure you will. No dramas. All right, take care and have a good day. Take care. Goggles are steaming up. Ah, you see. So they've never done it before on adventure bikes, but they'll have no issues at all, I wouldn't have thought. It's just a case of just taking it steady, isn't it? Looking where you're going. See, everybody's really friendly up here. I'm not saying they're not in other areas, but there are some areas where you get a lot of hostility and not necessarily. Even some people aren't even that sociable when you bump into them out on a ride. The majority are, but there's always a minority that aren't. So I'll leave them to it. I'm not bothered. I know one of my mates, Giles, he's got GS, thinking of getting a GS Adventure. I did invite him up to see if he wanted to do this. I invited a few people, to be fair, but everybody were busy. But in fairness to them, it was a very, very last minute decision for me to come up here. And people obviously have plans, families, other commitments, so you can't blame them. So yeah, Billy No Mates, come up on me Jack Jones. Biker coming towards me. How do you do? There's something magical about riding through a forest. There's nothing magical about coming off on a corner. Slow down, Stephen, slow down. Had visions there of the back end sliding out. Bearing in mind there's no ABS on these bikes, and it's quite gravelly. And that's it, finished, the end of Kielder Forest Drive. Right, just find neutral, not the easiest thing in the world, there we go. Oh, right, just get these goggles off. So there we go, yeah, Kielder Forest Drive, rough surface road, suitable for all 4x4 vehicles, reasonable, well, sorry, what reasonable, where am I reading that? Passable by other cars with care. There's a toll machine at the other end for you to pay, I think it's £4 or £5. I've just got a ticket for parking and it's all incorporated in that to what I've paid. 12 miles long. Come along and have a good fun on it. It's easy to do if you're a bit cautious and just take it steady. Don't go daft, unless you're on this type of bike obviously. Still don't go daft, but you'll certainly be more able on something like this. Bizarrely, it says there 25 miles an hour at this end, and at the other end it says 15 miles an hour. So you can take your pick which you're supposed to do. Right, I hope you've enjoyed watching that, folks. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and if you've liked it, give us a comment down below, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you like this type of stuff, the usual bits and bats, and hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Alright, take care, ta-da for now.